CISSP Objective 1.11. Apply supply chain risk management concepts. Introduction to SCRM. Supply chain risk management, SCRM, is the practice of identifying, assessing, and mitigating risks that could affect the integrity, security, and resilience of products and services obtained from suppliers and providers. Its purpose is to ensure that every element in the supply chain, from raw materials to final delivery, is trustworthy and free from vulnerabilities. SCRM focuses on preventing disruptions caused by various threats, including security breaches, malicious components, and the insertion of counterfeit or tampered products. By managing these risks, organizations can maintain operational continuity and safeguard their reputation. For example, a technology manufacturer may require all suppliers to use secure packaging and tracking methods to prevent tampering during transportation. Similarly, a healthcare provider might perform security audits on medical device suppliers to ensure that no malicious firmware is introduced into equipment before it reaches hospitals. These proactive measures build trust and reliability throughout the supply chain. Risks in supply chain. Acquiring products and services from suppliers and providers introduces several risks that can compromise the security, quality, and reliability of an organization's operations. One common risk is product tampering, where items are altered during manufacturing, storage, or transit, such as inserting malicious code into software or modifying hardware components to create vulnerabilities. Another threat is the presence of counterfeit components, which are unauthorized replicas of genuine parts that may fail prematurely, cause system malfunctions, or contain hidden security flaws. A more advanced and dangerous risk involves malicious implants, where attackers insert unauthorized hardware or firmware designed to exfiltrate data, sabotage systems, or provide remote access for cyber attacks. Risk mitigation strategies. Effective supply chain risk management requires implementing targeted mitigation strategies to reduce vulnerabilities and strengthen supply relationships. One key measure is conducting third-party assessments and continuous monitoring, which helps identify potential weaknesses in vendor security practices and detect suspicious activities in real time. Organizations should also define minimum security requirements for all suppliers, ensuring they meet baseline cybersecurity and quality standards before and during the partnership. Establishing clear service level requirements in contracts ensures that suppliers are held accountable for performance, uptime, and security obligations. From a hardware perspective, integrating a silicon root of trust ensures that devices boot securely and that firmware has not been altered. Similarly, using physically unclonable functions, PUF, adds a hardware-based unique identifier, making devices more resistant to cloning or counterfeiting. Finally, maintaining a software bill of materials, or SBOM, provides a detailed inventory of all software components, allowing organizations to quickly identify and patch vulnerabilities when a security flaw is discovered in a third-party library or dependency. These measures collectively help secure the supply chain from manufacturing through delivery. Best practices for SCRM. Implementing best practices in supply chain risk management, SCRM, helps organizations strengthen their defenses and maintain operational resilience. A fundamental step is to conduct thorough supplier vetting before engagement, which includes evaluating financial stability, security posture, past performance, and compliance with industry regulations. Organizations should also include security clauses in contracts and service level agreements, or SLAs, to clearly define expectations for data protection, incident reporting, and response times. Regularly performing audits and compliance checks ensures that suppliers consistently meet contractual and security requirements throughout the relationship. To reduce the impact of disruptions, it is critical to maintain backup suppliers for critical components, ensuring business continuity in case of failures, shortages, or geopolitical issues. Finally, organizations should integrate SCRM into their overall risk management strategy, aligning supply chain security with enterprise-wide policies, governance frameworks, and incident response plans. For example, a defense contractor might apply these practices by requiring all suppliers to pass an annual security certification and having alternative vendors ready to fulfill urgent military hardware needs. Real world example: M&S supply chain ransomware attack. In July of 2025, UK retailer Marks and Spencer M&S experienced a major operational disruption due to a ransomware attack carried out by the cybercriminal group SCatterSpider. The attackers did not breach M&S directly, but exploited vulnerabilities in a third-party supplier systems using phishing and social engineering to gain access. This indirect compromise forced M&S to shut down key logistics systems, resulting in a loss of approximately 300 million in operating profits and 750 million in market value. Investigations revealed that 99% of the compromised accounts lacked multi-factor authentication, or MFA. The incident underscored the importance of robust vendor security controls, strict access management, and continuous monitoring. For example, implementing MFA across supplier accounts, enforcing network segmentation to limit lateral movement, and maintaining immutable backups could have mitigated the impact. This case illustrates how a single supplier vulnerability can cascade into severe operational, financial, and reputational damage for a major organization.